I'll talk to Allison. Don't be stupid! If you get hit with that, it won't be pretty. I'll be fine. I'm Allison's guardian, after all. I have to take care of her. All I can do is watch them and stay on my toes, ready to move at a moment's notice. The air is charged with tension. A shockwave could come at any moment, but Laika advances without hesitation. Come on, Allison. Let's go home, okay? No! Uh-oh. The skin on Laika's cheek tears, spraying a line of blood. Laika! I'm fine. Stay back, Kuro. Laika throws me a smile before starting to move forward again. She holds out her hand, speaking to Allison in soothing tones. Allison, there's nothing to be afraid of. No, no. George and Colin are sorry, so make up with them, okay? Even Laika's voice doesn't seem to be reaching Allison. She just keeps wailing, shaking her head from side to side. A small wave of power lances out, slicing Laika's sleeve. Unable to bear it any longer, I'm about to leap over, but Laika stops me with a gesture. The shockwaves graze Laika again and again. The big one could come at any moment. But Laika keeps walking, always smiling at Allison. I know that you don't really want to hurt anyone. You were just afraid. So afraid. Look out! I can clearly see that Allison's power is building, nearing the brink of an explosion. This is my limit. I make to bolt out. But just as I'm about to run over, Laika wraps her arms around Allison. It's alright. Everything's alright. Laika embraces Allison, whispering in her ear. The power that was about to be released begins to dissipate. Sneefle, sneefle. She leaks a sob and... Allison cries like a valve has been opened. It must be relief, I think, as I notice that the turtle has also stopped moving. Laika continues embracing Allison tightly, comfortingly. The tension that has filled the air vanishes instantly. I fall to my knees, exhausted. That's one problem solved. It's too early to relax. Don't forget our mission, Kuro. Oops, almost forgot. Allison, let me have that mirror. Whoa, everyone, withdraw, withdraw. I have a bad feeling about this. A feeling that's just a step away from certainty. I fearfully turn around and... Damn you, girl! How dare you step on me with a giant turtle? I spank bad children like you with my Super West Invincible Robot version number 28.72 upgrades. It's just stronger, damn it! Prepare for a sore ass. My foreboding splendidly realizes itself. Why the hell do you always show up at the worst possible times, Dr. West? I yell at the 80-meter giant towering above us. From the speakers of the destroyer robot comes the ear-splitting wail of an electric guitar. Oh! Is that the hated Daijuji Kuro and all as if I see? To meet again like this, could it be fate? Are we bound together by an invisible red cord? Don't make me sick. I want you to explain clearly and logically how one knows that the cord is red despite it being invisible. How the fuck should I know? Well, whatever. This is convenient. I'll crush you along with that girl. The destroyer robot runs, shaking the ground and crushing the armored car? Who could not escape from his path underneath. Damn, looks like we have to call Demonbane. Uh-oh. Allison's trembling voice reaches my ears. Is she? I look back at Allison. Allison is raising her quivering voice even as she trembles fearfully in Laika's embrace. Allison! Allison! Shit, she's about to explode. Her power is growing rapidly again. The mirror in her hands shines with an otherworldly light. Laika, look out! And at the instant I shout... From Allison's mirror bursts more power than ever before, along with something overwhelmingly massive. An immense explosion of magic turns the sky as bright as high noon, and a raging torrent of power and light batters us mercilessly. Laika-san! Laika! Laika is blown off the turtle, but I catch her in midair. Flapping my wings furiously, I try to get as far from the center of the explosion as I can. Wait, Allison is... You can't go right now. You'll be crushed. The expanding explosion is like an egg of light. And at the center of that egg, something with an unimaginably strong presence rises. As the egg continues to expand, the fetus-like something rapidly becomes enormous. To avoid being swallowed by the egg's light, we soar up to the sky of Arkham City. As we reach a high enough vantage point, we finally learn the true identity of the shadow. The shining egg shatters. The sharp sound of a breaking mirror echoing through the city. A huge shape is born into the skyscraper-filled night. A dragon? A body covered in hard scales, reptilian eyes glowing with malice, a huge mouth filled with glowing dragon teeth, enormous bat wings blotting out the sky, a tail thick enough to flatten a building in a single blow. It's just like one of those evil fairy tale dragons. The Jabberwock. Why a dragon? The Jabberwock? An evil lizard that appears in Alice in Wonderland? Isn't that a little too huge? Colonel, there. Following Laika's pointing finger, I see that Allison is on top of the Jabberwock's head. Compared to the gargantuan lizard, her body is but a tiny speck. Of course, I'm unable to read her expression from this far away. It just keeps getting worse. The Jabberwock's flaming eyes stare at its surroundings. Burning trails of light into the darkness, those eyes swing around to glare at the destroyer robot. It's a face-off between a dragon and... a giant drum band. It's time for the last boss already? And when did I become the hero? For now... Submitted become my experience points. The destroyer robot moves first, charging at the Jabberwock with its drills swinging. Jabberwock makes no attempt to avoid the destroyer robot drawing close. It's challenging them head-on. It takes a deep breath, its throat bulging. I can see a crimson glow in the back of its mouth. Hey, no way. You're not ripping off Godzilla. Don't tell me. It suddenly releases everything that it's charged up, its breath the all-consuming flames of hell. Its power is unbelievable. Taking the full brunt of the attack, the destroyer robot turns red-hot in an instant. Its armor melts like chocolate, molten slag dripping to the ground. Your hot breath melts my heart! The melting destroyer robot sinks into a sea of flame. It makes no sign of moving. Did it lose all function? Seriously, what the hell kind of joke is this? In the first place, does the Jabberwock even breathe fire? Impossible. No matter how gifted that girl may be, there's just no way that the manifestations of the Mirror of Natakas can have such power. No way, you say, but look at it go. My inability to sense it despite its proximity, this impossibly strong manifestation of power, something that I don't understand may be interfering. Something? We're having enough trouble staying a few steps ahead of Black Lodge in the search for Al's fragments. I really don't want to have to deal with any more problems. Well, it doesn't matter now. I don't have time to be worrying about any more shit I don't get. Right now I have to... Allison! Allison! I have to save Allison and recover the pages. That's the primary objective. When I reach a sector far enough from the Jabberwock, I land and set Laika down. I know. Laika, leave this to me. But... Don't you trust me? No, she doesn't, though. Laika lowers her eyes and falls silent. She's not gonna say no, but she means it. I hear the sounds of destruction in the distance. Having no specific target, the Jabberwock is rampaging, indiscriminately. The night is lit by the burning city. Kuro, aren't you afraid? Still looking at the ground, Laika asks that vague question. Laika, now's not the time for... Answer me, Kuro. Why do you fight? Aren't you afraid? I'm struck speechless by Laika's insistence. She looks, or rather glares, at me challengingly. Why is she asking this now? I don't get what she's thinking. Hey, we can't just sit around here. Yeah, I'm afraid. I can only respond honestly. Then... But if I don't do anything, when I know that things are bad, I'm more afraid of what'll happen then. Laika looks away again, but after a brief silence, she raises her face and speaks hesitantly. I'm sorry. Kuro, take care of Allison. Leave it to me. Alright. And we'll leave that for next episode. Meantime, I hope you all are enjoying the show. And if you are, please consider visiting the Patreon or the Ko-fi to either subscribe or make a one-time donation, because things are not great. Anyway, much love. Bye, Nara.